Hello, Jazz Band, and happy Monday. This week is week 32, and we are going to continue working on transcribing jazz solos. This last week, you worked on transcribing a solo that I played where I was using some of those major melodic patterns. This week, we're going to do a tune that you're familiar with, which is Watermelon Man, and we're going to transcribe some of Dexter Gordon's solo. We're only going to do the first 16 measures of it. And this website here, take a look, shedthemusic.com, is really cool because it, poke around the website and you'll see really cool things on this site. It's all jazz, right? But we're going to be working on the transcription site. So this is cool because if we scroll down, it tells us a little bit about the solo here, this whole section, right? Read that. It has a YouTube link, and then the other thing that makes this site great is that it says interactive note flight scores. And that if you click on it, concert for, like piano, B flat instruments, E flat instruments, and the bass clef, right? So if you click on one of those, you'll find that it takes you to another site called Note Flight, and it writes out the music for you. And then you could do like play along, speed it up, slow it down, that kind of thing. It's a music software. It's a notation software where you can write music, and it's more interactive. Something I'd like you to also look at here is where it says PDFs. This is just like if I was to send you a music sheet. But what I like that they did here is that they wrote out, I'm going to open the B flat one, is that they wrote out the rhythm that the soloist is using and some of the starting notes to kind of give you a leg up, So here it is, it's opening. And it'll say Dexter Gordon solo. Dexter Gordon from Herbie Hancock, taking it off that album on Watermelon Man. And then this is for the B flat instruments. The first chord, there's a measure of rest. First chord, G7 for us. Measure of rest. And then Dexter Gordon came in on the and of two. So like one and, two and. And then right above it, you'll see the rhythm that he used. Do-da, do-da, boo-ba-doo-wah. Right? And then you can fill in the rest of the notes that he played. And that's kind of helping you transcribe. So if you got that starting pitch and you know the rhythm, well, then all you got to do is figure out the rest of the notes. Just like last week when you're transcribing, focus on one note at a time. Focus on the shape of the line. Does it go up or does it go down? You can open up that video in YouTube and then slow it down. I recommend 0.75 is a good speed. Hearing it slower can be helpful that way. So what I'd like you to do is learn the first 16 measures. So here's 1, it's a rest, boom, already done. Here's measure 2, and you fill in, there's 3 more notes to fill in. Measure 3, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 notes to fill in. Well, 5, but that's tied. And then you just keep on going all the way to measure 16. So here's where the first, hopefully you can see that, here's where the first chorus ends, measures 1 through 16. So you listen to Dexter Gordon, and then you transcribe his solo, and then you learn how to play it and play along with him. So what I'd like to hear you do next Monday is play along with this recording and play just like Dexter Gordon. This is what all of the pros do. They transcribe solos from other professionals. That helps them build their own jazz vocabulary so that when they're improvising themselves, they already know how to sound like these other great people, and they can use those ideas to make their own video. To make their own jazz solo. I'm making a video. Whew. All right, so that's the plan. If you need help at all, please contact me. We can meet up over Teams, and I can help you live, or just if you want a question via email, that's fine too. I'm here to help, but let's keep on transcribing. This is one of the best things you can do as a jazz musician. All right, so folks, that's it. Y'all have a lovely week. Bye.